okay? And so what I'm going to share with you today are 5 important principles and techniques that I have used to grow and expand my business by 200%. So how many of you truly, don't raise your hand if you're not for real. How many of you truly desire to take a quantum leap in your business? Yes? All right, so let me hear your voice. How many of you truly desire to take a quantum leap in your business? Let me hear y'all. Yeah. All right, there we go. So if you really desire to take a quantum leap, you should have something in your hand. You should be taking notes, whether it's on your phone. You should be recording, you should be writing, because the tips that I'm giving you are the tips that I used in order to really expand my company. Okay, and so I am definitely talking to service-based business owners, but if you have a product, you can also teach and educate as well. All right, so listen to what I'm getting ready to say. And I'm gonna sit down, because these heels are hot. So let me sit down and talk to y'all, all right? And so, number 1, yesterday we talked a lot about our mental, right? And so in order for you to prepare yourself to take a quantum leap, you have to mentally prepare yourself. I think someone yesterday talked about a growth mentality. So there's 2 types. There's a fixed and there's a growth. Growth means no matter what, I'm going to keep doing this. Even if it does not look like I'm going to accomplish it, I am going to stay on the task. I'm going to keep doing it. Every day, I am going to work and I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be, first word, consistent, write it down. I'm going to be accountable and I'm going to stay focused. Those are the 3 words that I teach my clients that are in my business coaching programs. Accountability daily, consistency daily, and focus. Those 3 words, hold on to them. Okay? And then also, you have to make sure that you are in a place where you are not the smartest person on your team. And so if you're the smartest person on your team, you got to find a new one. And I'm not telling you to leave your old friends behind, but it's almost like a rope pulling us up. You need someone that can tell you, you're not doing that right. You need to shift your mindset. You need to better prepare. Y'all got me? And so find people. That's why you're here today. You've heard speakers on the stage. Get connected. Get in rooms that cause your stomach to hurt. Okay? So you have to be mentally prepared for where it is you desire to go. Now, I'm like Octavia, I'm a God's girl. Spirituality is very important to me, biblical principles. And so it's really important what you speak over yourself. Yes, okay? So the Bible says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. That's the law of attraction, right? And so there's a lot of universal laws that we practice, but really universal laws come from Scripture. So you have to really be careful what you put out in the environment. Let me give you an example. So on Tuesday, I went to UPS to ship my books. I'm an author. And so I went to ship my books, my signage, all that stuff. They said it'll be here on Friday. So get here on Friday in y'all's hot heat. See, I'm from Columbus, Ohio, y'all. All right, listen, OSU, OHIO, anybody else in the room? Yeah. All right, so we got off the airplane, and me and my husband was like, what type of heat is this? This is some different type of heat, okay? And so we get in our car, our rental car, I call UPS. Guess what they say? Your stuff is not here. Okay? So for a minute, I was like, we go into that negative space, but instantly I shifted. It's okay. I can't do nothing about it, right? And so I had to really be careful in that moment what I put out in the environment. And so literally yesterday, I called UPS. They didn't know where my stuff was. But there's nothing that I can do about it. And so at the end of the day, you have to be careful how you think, how you speak, and how you operate. All right? So mentally, you have to be ready, and spiritually, you have to be ready. because you are the number one motivator on your team. And if you can't speak life into yourself, you have to stop waiting for other people to speak it into you. All right? And so there are things that you need to do in order to prepare yourself for a quantum leap. But now let's get to the business techniques. Number one, if you desire to take a quantum leap in your business and really expand, you must know who your target audience is. Your target audience are a group of people that desire what you offer. Everybody's not your client. And if you have that mentality, you will always lose in business. There are certain people that connect to the language that you speak. So you must identify who your target audience is, who has a problem, and you provide the solution. You have to be very, very clear, because there's a lot of people that are out there marketing to everybody and they're not making money. And you're in business to make money. You're not in business to be cute, but you can be cute. You can be a little bit, yeah. Okay, cute. But you must make money and be cute, all right? And so knowing your target audience, and you will be surprised. I have clients in my program that come to me, high-level six-figure business owners, seven-figure business owners, and their businesses are jacked up on the inside, and they are still not clear who their ideal audience is. And so you must know the demographics. You must know the characteristic traits. You must know how much money they make, what they can afford based on what you offer. You must know this in order to successfully grow in business. That's number one, your target audience. Now, with your target audience, you want to make sure that you have the right messaging. You must speak their language. You must identify keywords that connect you with your ideal audience. For me, business expansion, business growth, high ticket sales, revenue, lead generators, hiring processes, systems, strategies. These are things that if you go to my Instagram page, it's Shanice M. Wise. Go follow me. Go follow. Really, go follow. No, really, go follow. I always use those keywords to attract my ideal audience. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't know who your target audience is, I tell my clients, go hold focus groups, do some market research, because it's important. If you don't know, I promise you, you will only go so far in business. So that's number one, target audience. Say it after me, target audience. Okay? Number two, you must identify something that you want to be known for. I call that a flagship program. Your flagship tells who you are in the marketplace. My flagship program is a 12-month business expansion coaching program. It ain't 2 months, it ain't 3 months, it is 12 months. And most of my clients stay with me beyond that. I have a client who has grown by $1 million every year, and she's been with me for 4 years. Because I know what I know. I don't try to teach I'm not teaching finance because I don't know it. I know business development and business growth. And so what do you want to be known for? And even if you are selling a product, listen to this story. My client, who I just shared with you, she started off with me in a food trucking business, okay? Now, 4 years later, she has 4 brick and mortars. So now what we've done, we've taken her intellectual property, we've turned it into her flagship program. Not only is she running a trucking business, food truck business, and has 4 brick and mortar restaurants, now she's teaching other people how to do the same thing, and she's charging for it. That is what she's known for in the industry. So even if you teach people how to do candles or nails or all the different businesses, think about expanding your reach, because you can only sell those products for so long, but you can teach people from your home and make some great money, right? Y'all with me? And so your flagship, listen to this, it houses your framework. What is your framework? Your framework is your transformational process that takes someone from point A all the way to point Z. Y'all with me? Yes. Okay? It's no fluff. It's you really saying that you do what you say you can do. And so I teach business owners from all different stages of business. And so people ask me, how can you work with a new business owner, an established business owner, and a business owner that's growing at the same time? It's because of the framework that I have in place. There's a place for new business owners. It's called the identification process. There's a place for growing business owners. It's called the activation process. And then there's a place for business owners who are scaling, and that's the maximization. And I need you to understand, because we use scaling very loosely, you are growing a business to get all your systems and strategies in place. Scaling, oh Lord, 10 minutes. Okay, scaling is like pouring gas in your car to replenish and to keep it going. So number 2, flagship. And inside your flagship program is your framework. Number 3 is your pricing. And I said it yesterday when we were in the panel discussion. Most business owners that are people of color, we charge way below what we should charge for our intellectual property. Yes, yes. God has gifted you to do what you do. And I just told my sister, nobody can do what you do the way that you do it. Yes, right? It could be 1,000 people in the room that sell real estate, but baby, the way that God has gifted you to teach is the way that you do it. That's Don't ever be intimidated by what somebody else does. Teach it, Shanice. Because the way you, and here's the thing, your gifting is connected to other people's blessings. And if you don't walk in your gift, guess what? Those people that are connected to you, they will starve. And they will be dehydrated. So you have to make sure that you charge what you're supposed to charge. Listen to this. If you charge too low, you're saying to your target audience, your prices ain't worth it. Your products aren't worth it. Your goal as the leader, as the CEO, is to challenge people to rise up. And if they can't afford your price at that moment, they're not your ideal client, and that's okay. Right? But what do we do as people of color? We go down instead of making them rise up. And our goal is to make them rise up. So you must know how to charge. How do you charge, Shanice? Think about all the expenses in your business, right? You have insurance, you have travel, you have overhead expenses. There's so many things that you pay for that needs to be included in your price tag. I teach high ticket mastery because I'm all about simplification. I went through the early stage of hustling. I don't agree with that no more. That's not in my vocabulary. What I mean by that, 5 minutes, okay. What I mean by that is, in a service-based business, there's 2 types of business models. You can have high ticket, because you know how to deliver, you know what you're talking about, you're getting results, you got testimonials, you're doing your thing. And so to reach let's look at reaching 100K. So if you have higher ticket prices to reach 100K, you need 10 people paying you for a $10,000 program or product, right? So that's not as hard as if you have a $1,000 item to reach 100K. How many people does that take?
100 people.
That takes 100. Where do you think you're working harder? The 100 people. And so business is about smart math. It's about operating smartly. So you can still, as women, be a mom, be a wife, enjoy life, travel. And so pricing your products and services is everything. So number 4, visibility. I had a client ask me, Shanice, how much is too much to put my stuff on social media? I was like, listen, it is your business. If they don't want to follow you, give them the peace sign. They can go unfollow you and follow someone else. You can post your business as much as you want. Think about all the visibility that you need. Number one, you should be visible on at least 3 platforms on social media. Write that down. You choose based on your ideal audience what fits you. Number 2, writing. Become an author, create an ebook. Do something to get that area of business out there. Number 3, lead generators. You want to be able to put information out there to educate people on what you do so you can get their information. So visibility, being here, joint networking, okay, collaborations. Those are ways for you to get your know-how out there. Marketing is not about going to find, it is about getting found. Okay? And then number 5, I'm rushing y'all because they done gave me like 2 minutes. Number 5, you cannot do it on your own. You must build a team. And a lot of times we don't want to hire because we can't afford, but you can't afford not to hire. What I tell my clients, go get them and then work hard to pay for it. Okay? Treat your business like it's a business. I have a whole hiring process that I go through. Your goal as the CEO is to work on the business. You hire to work in the business. What does that mean? Your goal is to bring in the revenue. And if you're not doing income producing activities, then you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Check yourself. Is this making me money? Is doing your marketing making you money? If not, go hire someone to do it. If running invoices is not making you money, go hire someone to do it. Okay? This year, I hired as much as I could. I got a PR firm. I have my executive assistant. I have my operations manager because that's not making me money. Now, it's getting me opportunities, and I hire people who are great at what they do. I don't want to do it, but I know it needs to be done. And so think about in your business right now, what is keeping you from being great? What's keeping you from taking your business to the next level? Whatever it is, write it all down and look at where you can hire. Even if starting out as new business owners, you can go to Fiverr, Fiverr, or you can go to Upworks, okay? But as you become more established, you actually need people who can work directly with you. All right, so taking a quantum leap in your business, 200% increase. These are the things that I put in my business consistently in order to take a quantum leap. And that's what I desire for you as well. Number 1, know your target audience. Number 2, create a flagship program that you want to be known for. Number 3, price your products and services with confidence. Number 4, your visibility. Where are you to be found at? Get out there and market the mess out of what you do because people need you. And then number 5, you cannot do it alone. You must hire an amazing team to help you grow your business. So y'all, thank y'all so much for your time. Again, my name is Shanice Wise. You can follow me, SHANICEMYs on Instagram and actually everywhere, all right? And so if you have any questions afterwards, I'm sitting over there. You can definitely come and chat with me. Thank y'all. Y'all be blessed.
Y'all, and she's dropping this on her Instagram as well. So in case you have not already followed her, and if I were y'all, wouldn't get up and move just yet. We have one of our heavy hitters coming to the center part of the stage. So if I were y'all, wouldn't get up and move.